come out on top. Oh, we got Defiance pushing again. They're pushing again in here, trying to get this red armor, but not gonna happen. They were trying to see if they could swing the momentum of killing that quad carrier so quickly to their favor. It did not quite happen. This still remains only a 6-frag game, though, so you know, Defiance still has plenty of time to swing this thing back the other way.
They don't have to get too aggressive yet.
Yeah. What they can't do, and I'm seeing them do a bit too often. Oh, that was a great pickoff there by a Tasty Pie. Is they can't come in here with MGs and expect to take over red. That's not going to work. Tainted, though, working with a Shoddy, is going to get double teamed. Actually, I think he got team killed.
And if they are going to go in there with the machine gun, like I said, you have to go all 4 at a time, and you have to be concentrating your fire on people.
Yeah, if you don't focus fire, it's a waste of time. Oh man, a Tasty Pie definitely lost a kidney with that shot. Clown just blew him away. Point blank range, right in the side. And score-wise, we're seeing Nightmares really starting to pull away here. 38-23. I think a lot of that is due to the Defiance's. Well, let's go find the quad. There he is. It's Chief, and he's moving through red. He gets picked apart. Paladin, you know, he has pulled apart the quad guy with a sneaky rail at least 2, I think 3 times tonight. I'm almost inclined on the next quad run to go over to his point of view and just watch him, because he's been very effective at shutting down quad.
Yeah, and Defiance is still being really patient here, which I actually kind of like right now.
Well, I would say they should be patient, but only for another. Like they have to figure out. My personal opinion is, they should try to collect the 2 yellow armors, and then make sure to show up at quad and take it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna play it patient like this, then you have to get effective quad runs.
And the other bit of that is, you know, they can't make a run on red. I think their strategy should be to make peek shots into the red room. Oh, whoops! Carabus missed the health and fried himself. That's pretty funny. No, but you can't. You know, since you don't have the armor advantage, you don't have the quad. Just set up and try to get peak rails to try to knock down anybody who has that red armor, so that when the opposing team that currently controls red tries to make a push on the quad, they won't be doing it with full stacks. So we are seeing Defiance holding on to the quad room. They're getting a little bit picked apart here. We're going to go take a look, see who else is at this quad room. It has been picked up, and see if we can go find the quad. I'm going to enable that vine. There we go.
Yeah, Sko has it right now.
Yeah. I've been trying to toggle it, but, you know.
Yeah, really good quad run here by Sko. They can really put this game out of reach, I think.
I think so too, especially since we're working with, these are regular team deathmatch settings, I think. Right? These aren't pro team DM? Or is it pro team DM? I haven't even bothered
no,
to
this
look.
is, this should be pro.
I mean, it should be pro.
Pretty sure QuakeNight switched over.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. They did. Okay. So we are looking at a 20-minute game, though. That's what I was looking at.
I mean, Defiant's not completely out of it yet, but they really, really need to get a couple quads here.
That, or they need to break the stranglehold on the red armor room. They need to do one or the other. Preferably both, but I think if they could swing it back and control red for maybe the next, 5 or 6 minutes, we'll see the frag count turn around, and that gap will be closed. But without armor, it's just It's just not going to happen. I mean, I think these teams are evenly matched in shot for the most part. So they're going to need, they need resources in order to turn the tide of any battle.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I think skill-wise they're fairly similar. So now we're seeing Nightmare pushing out to a 24 frag lead right now.
Yeah, another thing that I've noticed is it seems like Defiance sets up too early for this quad. They take over this room. Looks like we're about to get quad picked up and immediately drops Chief this time, getting it done and pulling down that quad carrier. Immediately Carabus getting a couple frags in the wake of the quad rush. And he's gonna wait at the dungeons. He's gonna see if he can get a frag on the guy poking out. It's gonna be Paladin coming out with a rail, and he drops a weapon for his buddy and hits yet another rail. I'm really impressed with this Paladin guy. I don't think we've seen him on Defiance in the past couple of matches we've covered for them, unless it's some renamed player. But I am definitely liking what this guy is bringing to this match. Let's take a look at his stats. He only has 22% accuracy, and his favorite gun is that railgun, but he seems to use it at the right time.
Yeah, it's getting to the point now where Defiance is going to have to get this next quad, and they're going to have to take over this red armor room.
Right, but if we look, if we cycle through them, no armor, 3 armor, no armor, and 50 armor. So Paladin is the guy to be picking it up. He's bumped himself up to 60. But if he shows himself too early here, he's gonna lose what armor he has. Like, this is what I don't understand. If you're gonna be the stack guy, you gotta show up at the last second, like right before quad shows up. And then you got to have the rest of your team making sure that someone like Chief is not going to be doing something sneaky underneath these archways, ready to pull down the quad carrier. Now, see, yeah, Paladin showed up and he's lost all of his armor. He's now down to 69 health. So now there's no advantage at all. And Carabus, he doesn't have any armor, but he's in the right spot for quad. Look at it, it spawns, and Clowns is going to be able to pick it up here. He doesn't have any armor, but Defiance, they set up too early, I think.
Yeah, it's not so much that they're setting up too early. I mean, that's the part of the map that they're on. The problem is that they're just getting overwhelmed by the amount of armor that Nightmare has.
Right, but wouldn't you agree that you would try to kind of save the one poor bastard that has some armor? You want to save him so that he is flying in at the last second right as quad spawns, so that potentially he actually has some armor left when he picks it up. He might be able to get a quick series of frags,
Yeah, I agree. Also, I would like to see the Defiance guys cycling out on that YA, because it looks like there's only one of them standing in that room and the rest are kind of spread out. It'd be better if all 4 of them had 50 yellow armor instead of just wanting them to have 100.
Now, it might seem a little bit late, but Defiance has taken over red. So we do have a bit of a turn of the tables here. And we're going to see if Defiance can hang on to it. No, it looks like Carabus just did a nice sneaky, grabbed that red and got an MG frag. Now he's going for blood with a plasma gun. And we're going to see him switch to the Shoddy, and he's going to pull down Tainted. No, it's going to Sko's going to get that frag. But how quickly Defiance had and lost that had that particular room. So Defiance going to need to work on holding that particular area. Carry getting away with
and this
1
quad.
health.
Here we're about to set for another quad again, which Defiance absolutely has to have.
There it is. Oh, and it's was that Tainted dancing around the quad, doesn't pick it up. Sko grabs it. He's got 18 health, but he's careening towards health. He's going to be able to push in here on red, and Chief is in the way. Luckily,